Hey everyone, happy New Year. Wow, it's been a while since I have done a live. I can't remember. It's been crazy. So I'm super excited to be back, and I have just amazing guests that I can't wait to share with all of you. So let me let my guests on. Give me a second, and we will do that. Let's see. Hopefully, we won't have any issues. Hi! It's so good to
Hello.
see
Happy New
you.
Year.
Happy New Year. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. I had it tilted down because I wanted you to see my t-shirt.
Oh,
I had to wear it.
it's
Oh
so
my
nice
goodness.
on you.
Of course it does. Of course it does. I am so excited to see you again. So before we have our reunion, why don't you tell everyone who you are, and then we'll have our reunion.
Okay, so first of all, sorry, it's my first time on Instagram Live, so I'm fighting with my phone support. So,
Wait, first of all, if this is your first time, you look great. The lighting is good. I love the background. So you're doing perfect. Perfect.
oh, thank you so much. I think you see that I'm so red because
No,
I've been
you're perfect.
So I'm Ioana Păunescu. I'm the owner, together with my husband, of EGO Bodegas from Jumilla, which is in the southeast of Spain. So it's a pleasure for me to be invited by you to this live on Instagram. And I hope that everyone can join us on Saturday to taste some wines and to discover the Monastrell from Jumilla.
Okay, perfect. So now we can have our reunion. So you all know that I had the privilege to visit Jumilla. When was this? This was in November.
Exactly.
I've been a fan of the wines for a long time, and I think I shared this story. So I became a fan of the wines from Jumilla back in 2013. I was building my business. I had a great, a good palate. I'm going to say great palate, but when you're building a business, I didn't have a lot of money to spend on wine. So I was looking for really delicious, budget-friendly wines, and that's how I discovered the wines of Jumilla. So it's a full circle moment for me to have you here. And Saturday, everyone, we are going to get together and we're going to taste together. So we will taste 4 wines, and we're going to learn about EGO Bodegas. We're going to learn about Jumilla, and hopefully we're going to turn you on to one of my favorite wine areas. Okay, so back to you. Tell us a little bit about how you and your husband started EGO Bodegas. And I'm going to show you, I have all the wines right here. I have tasted them all. So tell us, and the property, for all those who are watching, if you can get to Jumilla, I would highly recommend it. The property is absolutely beautiful. So how did you all get started?
So it's similar to your history. We started also without money. Mm-hmm. Me and my husband, we met by chance. I'm Romanian, he's Spanish. So we met by chance. It was love at first sight. I left everything in Romania, and I arrived to Spain without no culture of wine and nothing. So from one day to another, I was working in sales, and he's developing projects in other companies. So from one day to another, we found ourselves without a job. And it was in 2011 when the crisis was on its top. And he is the one who decided to create our project because we are very, very rational people. And we were very well focused on, we have to survive.
Yes.
So this is when we started to create our brand in other wineries. Bottling our wine in other wineries.
Sure.
step by step doing it well, because as I told you, we were focused on quality, image, and price. It seems that we did things very well, because today I'm very proud to say that we closed the 2021 being present in 52 countries.
Wow, congratulations.
Exactly, and we are in the top 5 of the wineries in Jumilla, knowing that in Jumilla we are almost 50 wineries.
That's
so
awesome.
From 0 to being in the top 5 in only 10 years, for us it's a big success.
Yes.
And it's 2021, even if it was a very difficult year for globally for everybody of us, we close it with nice numbers and with a lot of satisfaction to be present in so many countries and to have the team that we have and the people that we have next to us, so this is us. EGO Bodega, it's a young winery. We are very passionate people with our job. I know we love what we do, and if anyone can come to our winery to visit us, they are going to see not a winery prepared for visits. They're going to see the real production winery, where they can see exactly how the wine is doing, and they can enjoy with some nice views and learn more about the Monastrell from the region.
I definitely want to come back when it's a little bit warmer, so I want to have lunch outside, because your view is absolutely amazing. I am inviting myself back. So let's talk a little bit about Monastrell. So you mentioned Monastrell. We know that Monastrell is the grape of Jumilla. So let's talk about it. Now, a quick thing, if you are a Shall We Wine member, one of the things that we're doing this month is we're focused only on the wines of Jumilla. And every week, the members have received a recommendation, another wine from Jumilla to try. So by the end of the month, all of our members will know Jumilla very well. But the event that's going to top everything off is Saturday the 15th at 2 p.m. Central, where we're going to taste the wines of EGO Bodegas. So Monastrell, talk to us about Monastrell, the grape of Jumilla, and what people should be expecting if they've never had a chance to taste Monastrell.
So the Monastrell, it's originally from Jumilla region, which is in the southeast of Spain. It's very strange when you got the first time here, because the soil, it's like stones, it's sandy. So you never think that from this kind of soil, some plants are going to get out. But the Monastrell, it's perfect. This soil is perfect for the grape variety Monastrell. Monastrell, it's called Mourvèdre in France, and I just discovered a short time ago that it's the same as in it's called Mataro, I think, in where is this, in it was in Washington, I think.
Oh, really? Matao?
Yes, it's called Mataro in Washington and California.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
I'm Googling that now. I did not know that either.
Me neither. So I was surprised, because I always compared the Monastrell with the Primitivo from Italy. I always liked it. And I only knew that it's Mourvèdre in France. And looking about it to see different stuff, I discovered that it's the Monastrell, it's the Mataro in Washington and in California.
And actually, I just Googled it, and our friend April, it's Australia and California. So this is going to be super fun to taste some Mataro, M-A-T-A-R-O. Awesome. See, this is why I love hanging out with you. You're just giving us all of the knowledge, right? We're learning. Okay, so keep talking. Tell us all about Monastrell.
Okay, so as I told you, the Monastrell, it's originally from Jumilla region, and it represents almost all the land. 85% from the vineyards in Jumilla are Monastrell. Of course, you can find after that Syrah, Cabernet, Petit Verdot, but the best Monastrell, if you want to have one, it's in the Jumilla region, where it's coming
Okay.
from, where it's born, and you'll find a nice Monastrell. So also, it's one of the most popular variety in Spain. I think the first one is Tempranillo, then we have a second one, and the third one is the Monastrell. It's a grape that it has a high level of sugar. It has also a strong color. I'm with my finger on my Instagram. Sorry.
It's okay. You're perfect. You're
I
perfect.
feel like a stupid child.
No, I'm doing that too. I'm saying hi to everyone. So we're doing the same thing. So you know what?
Yeah.
You mentioned that it is has a little bit more sugar, but I want everyone to know that this is a dry wine. It's not a sweet wine, and
Yes.
but it is. There's a lot of fruit up front, and I'll tell you one of the things that I enjoy doing. So, as part of our month focus on Jumilla, I tasted 7 wines at the same time, right? And it was amazing because even though all of the wines that I tasted were Monastrell based, right, or predominantly Monastrell, some of them are blended with Cabernet Sauvignon and blended with Syrah. It was amazing to taste how this grape presented so differently through all of the different wineries, right? It was amazing.
Exactly.
Like I had one that was a lot more, I would say, elegant, maybe a little bit more of the medium minus body. And then I had some that were like big and you know, more full body. And it was such a fun, you know, thing for me to do, to really like sit down at the same time, taste all of the different Monastrells and see how they present. And I hope that those of you who are joining us on Saturday will get to have the same experience. So let me ask you a question about this Verde. So a lot of organic wines are coming out of the region. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we have 2 types of wine: the ecological one, organically grown grapes, and the conventional one. What is the difference? It's like you have an apple tree in your garden and it's ecological because you don't put pesticides, you don't start to fumigate it or whatever. So this is ecological. The other one is conventional, where you use pesticides to not have diseases and everything. But the difference also in Jumilla is that almost all the vineyards are ecological because of the land, which is very dry. But of course, as everything in this world, it's by law decided, we have to have a certified vineyard, ecological certified vineyard, so we can say that this wine, it's ecological. Okay, it certifies you as a consumer that the wine is ecologically certified.
Okay.
It means that a company, I don't know, it's an institution, it's coming and it's certifying you that, yeah, that's true. These vineyards are ecologically grown grapes. And after that, of course, you have to bottle the ecological wine separately, and you have after that a ecological certification for this product. So the first one, it's the vineyard who has to be certified, where you grow your grapes without chemical products, and certified by an institution where you pay yearly that they certified you. And then you have to have certified by the Council of Ecological Agriculture that this final product is made with ecological grown grapes.
Got it.
This is the only difference. Sometimes I heard that, yeah, it's ecological, is not good. Nothing to do with it. The only difference is, at least in Jumilla, and from my humble opinion, that the vineyards are almost the same, same way of growing, because it's no pesticides. It's a very dry climate. The soil is very it's stones, so we don't use products to grow our vineyards. Our vineyards are all of them bush, so we don't even irrigate them. It's the rain from the sky, no?
Yeah.
So if a wine is certified ecological or if a wine is not ecological, it doesn't influence in the taste of the wine, at least in our opinion, in this region. Okay. The only difference is that this wine, yes, the grapes, the vineyards where the grapes are coming are ecologically certified by institution, and that's all.
So
You
I
can,
have to,
yeah.
oh, go ahead, please. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
no, sorry.
No, I was going to say, you mentioned two things that I cannot wait for all of you to see on Saturday, January 15th, 2 p.m. Central, because I want us to show a photo of the vineyards. You are going to be shocked because it's like nothing else that you've seen before, because they are these rocky soils that you don't expect vines to grow. And then you mentioned bush vine, right? So
Yes.
we're used to seeing the vines that grow up. There are trellises, but in that area, now there are some people planting differently, but traditionally in the area, you're going to see these bush or goblet style vines, and it's super cool to see that. And when you see that and we talk about it on Saturday, you'll get to understand why the wines taste the way that they do, why the winemakers and the vineyard managers plant the way that they do, and it's absolutely fascinating. I was just blown away. To read about it is one thing, to see it is something completely different. So I'll make sure I have some photos ready for everyone to see. So again, we're tasting 4 wines. I've shown you 2 of them. Here's another wine that we're going to be tasting. All of the wines are predominantly Monastrell, and some of them are blended. So I think it's a beautiful lineup. You are welcome to purchase all 4 bottles and taste with us. Or if you only want to try 1 or 2, no problem. Just pick at least a couple of bottles so that you can taste and you can get the winery's perspective on what makes their wine so unique and what makes Jumilla so unique. Don't worry, I'm going to give you my opinion too, because you know I have to give you my opinion. So, okay, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want us to know about EGO Bodegas? If you, the one thing I have to say, the link is in our bio, so you can register for the event. There is a code that I will put on the comments, so it's completely free for you to join us. Just purchase your bottles, and you're going to get a Jumilla masterclass with some of the most fun people I've ever met ever. So anything you want us to know about EGO Bodegas or Jumilla before we sign off?
I just wanted to say that if there are the people who are vegan, our wines are vegan also, are gluten-free, all of them. So if for the moment we are on this one, you see the logo of the vegan wines. All our wines from the winery are vegan, are gluten-free also. So if anyone is vegetarian or vegan, it's invited to the tasting. So and any question that you may have, and to any question that I may answer, for sure that there are going to be some questions that you catch me, but I will try my best to be able to answer to everything. And I don't know, you're going to have some fun time with us, because I'm a funny person. So I'm not going to tell you lies. I'm going to tell you everything that I know. Maybe some stupid things sometimes, but we are going to taste and say exactly what everybody of us thinks about the wine. You know, if you don't like it, just say it. I mean, it's normal. Sometimes I like bananas and you like strawberries. You know, so it's normal.
Yes.
So the funny thing is everyone to be confident and to say, hey, why is that, or why is the other thing, or I don't like this style, you know, which is totally normal. So for us, a good wine, it's a wine that you like it. It doesn't have to be the best points or whatever. We have a lot of points, a lot of awards, and we are very proud of that, because people who really understand, sommeliers and tasters, really appreciate our wines. But for me, a good wine is a wine that you open the bottle, you like it, and it blows. You don't you find that the bottle is all, it's empty, and you say, I would like another one. You know, it's something like that. So it's like, oh.
How did that happen? No, you know,
Exactly.
I'm glad. Yes, I'm so glad that you said that. You're right. A wine that the best wines are the wine that you love. And we have 4 different options that we're going to taste together on Saturday. And I'm confident that one of them is going to be your favorite. I already know which ones are my favorite. So I'm looking forward to hearing from everyone else which ones that they like. Okay, so again, we are... Yes.
One thing.
Of course.
If we are going to, I'm not going to taste. I'm going to drink the wine together with you, and I will have some almonds, some cured cheese, and if you have some ham or something like that, it's going. I mean, we're going to have some nice time, you know. So
yes.
If next to the wine we can have some chocolate. Oh God, or some chocolate.
Okay, I love that. So I'll make sure to put that in the notes too. Almonds, ham, olives, chocolate. So make yourself a really beautiful charcuterie plate. If you can make some paella, that would be awesome. Invite me over for some paella. You know what? I have to tell you, my trip to Jumilla was amazing, and I have met some awesome people, and I hope that I can do more Instagram lives and more events. Sharing the wines. I showed one of the wines on a television segment. So I am just a big fan, and I am so dedicated to sharing your passion with everyone who follows Shall We Wine. So please, you will not be disappointed. We are going to have a great time. Saturday, 2 o'clock Central, 3 o'clock Eastern time. It's a free event. There is a link in the bio, and I will put a coupon code in the comments. If you have any problems, you can just DM me, and we'll make sure you get in. We're so excited, and I cannot wait to hang out with you again.
The pleasure is mine, you know, and I really hope you can come again.
Oh, you know what? I am coming. I don't know how I'm getting there, but I am coming back in the summer, and we're gonna just sit out and have like I'm gonna drink all your inventory. No, I'm just kidding.
Then we're going to have to stay 2 days and enjoy life, you know.
Perfect. All right, have a great day, and I'll see you Saturday,
Thank you
January
so much.
15th at 2 Central. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.